At Collingwood up against the Suns, they travelled. It was billed as one of the games of the year for the Suns, but they came up short again.
They did, Brownie. They were 10 goals up at half-time, the Pies. Far too good. This is Jamie Elliott. Fantastic goal. How
is this
smart
second in goal of the year?
Oh, I thought it was good, but I reckon people are talking it up a little bit too much.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But I just thought
just the run of the mill.
Their run and carry off half-back. The Suns just had no answer.
How good was it? Like it
was smart. Oh, you're saying the Pies or that guy?
No, the Pies play early on. Like it was 94-10 halfway through the third quarter. They didn't know what had hit them, and the speed of ball movement, Brownie. I know you were captivated by that as you were looking at some vision before the show. Just how quickly they moved the ball from half back to an unpressured kick inside 50. It was devastating.
Yeah, they move it so quickly. We'll show a bit of vision of that later. But just back on that goal, Jack Higgins kicked a similar one a couple of seasons ago. Here it is. Who did it better, Lord?
Oh, this one's phenomenal. Jack Higgins, wouldn't you say, Stevie?
Yeah, that's a better goal. Yeah. I still think that's a throw.
It is a throw, but I'm glad they didn't pay it.
Yes.
And it got him officially the goal of the year that year. So, no, it is by definition a throw, but well done for the umpire to not play it.
I just want to show two clips, Brownie. So that was the good from Collingwood. This was some of the bad for Gold Coast. This is all you need to see to explain that they just weren't physically there. Darcy Moore is on the ground. He rushes the ball through for a point. He goes, am I going to take the kick in? No, Jeremy, you take the kick in. I'm just going to run through 4 Gold Coast players. So runs past him, Bailey Humphrey, 1. Runs past another one, 2. Runs past another one. He's on the ground a few seconds ago. He ends up marking the footy almost in the centre square. 1 handball, 2 kicks inside 50. Crumb and goal to Elliott. They're going to get a free kick here, but Elliott kicks the goal. How they were able to transition the ball from a kick out to there highlights how poor they were. Anderson, Lipinski here. That is your back line. That's not your forward line. Noah Anderson is as good a player as he has been, and Lipinski walks into an easy stoppage goal. So some of those efforts yesterday for Stuart Dew were embarrassing, and he said such after the game, Damo. But once again, when Damien Hardwick puts his hand up and says, I want to coach again, unfortunately for Stewie, every time we're going to talk about it because results like that absolutely kill the coach.
Yeah, he does leave himself vulnerable to those conversations. 2 of their past 3 weeks have been horrendous. Now, this is post-match, and look, we're not going to read anything into this. He's conversing here with Reece Shaw, one of his assistant coaches and match day runner, but they were just non-competitive, and they weren't able to even stay close with what is the competition benchmark, it must be said. But you throw that result in with what they dished up against Carlton 2 weeks ago with a 10-goal loss in round 14, and it left Stewie Dew post-match, when he did speak to the media, just lamenting and out of answers for how his team just fell away completely.
Just some fight and care. I think, we're not talking about skill errors, we're talking about effort. We changed a few things, but in the end, a lot of these games between the years, and that's where we've failed.
So we talked a lot about Collingwood's ball movement, and we've all played with players who get the ball when they're fast and they've got genuine leg speed, who put their head down and you don't know where they're going to give the ball. Isaac Quainer is not that player. I want to show you what Isaac Quainer does. Opportunity to run, and he's got the leg speed to do it, but his first option is to give. He does more running without the ball than what he does with the ball, because you can always go quicker than what the ball can travel. Now he's almost handballing that on the way down. So he could take off, but he doesn't. He gives the handball. Look at the running he does now without the ball, and he can't get ahead of the ball, but now he does. So Isaac Quainer, first give instinctive. He could have got this ball back again, but gives the ball off first time, every time. Again, Isaac Quainer will pause it right there. He's got an opportunity just to run through there. A lot of players would, but he realises the dangerous space. He wants to take it. He keeps running. Could have got the ball back, but he does more running without the ball, Isaac Quainer. Again, this is a late one. Gets the football, could run off with it, but there's a player in a better position, and that's just Collingwood's chain. That's how they run and carry the ball wide under Isaac Quainer.